You know, one thing, we are strong people. And we have to show that we're strong. And that's why we have to come together to make sure that we can do it. The desperate depend on us. If we don't do it, nobody's going to do it for us. We have to help ourselves. Before somebody help you, you got to help yourself. And that's why we all from the continent of Africa, whether be it from Liberia, Guinea, Sierra Leone, it doesn't matter where you're from, we are all one people. Am I right? Yes. Yes, we are one people. It is a privilege and honor today. It's funny, how we met. And with all delay, we say we will work together until we see that our children back home have something. Like our previously said, whether you're from Guinea, Sierra Leone, Liberia, just name it, we are all one people. And don't sit and look at your brother and say, oh, he doing that, that's his thing, let him do it. No, people. We have to work together. We have to support each other because our children suffer. And that's the reason why, as a founder and CEO of Vision for Children in Liberia, who served the public school system for 12 consecutive years, I won't stop until our children in Africa are served. And that's my vision. Mr. President, African, and his team, all guests here present, and everyone that came to give support to our brother Ken and his team, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. As a founder and CEO of Vision for Children in Liberia, I am glad to spend this time among my fellow Africans and friends from around the world. But one point I want to make very clear here tonight is that I strongly believe if you came from the continent of Africa, we are all one people. So it is very imperative for us to support each other, no matter where you're from. We have just come from a terrible crisis where our countries and its people, especially the children, were seen to be at a threat of Ebola existence. One question I always ask myself is why Guinea, Sierra Leone, and Liberia? Why? That's the question I ask myself. Why such virus have to go in the three countries? And you should ask yourself the same question. Why? Our brother Alpha cannot do this by himself. So I challenge you today for us to put our hands around him. Put your hands around him and support our children. As you know, our children are the future generation for tomorrow on the continent of Africa. But I also believe with God Almighty above, things change for the better. Here again, we can stand, we can shake hands, laugh, and eat together as one people by winning out the battle fought against the deadly Ebola crisis that just hit our continent. It's very serious, my people. We have to fight, and we have to stand here in America because the desperate depend on us. And through us, our children will survive and have a better future for their life coming tomorrow. Yes. Notwithstanding, the future of Guinea, Liberia, and Sierra Leone kids must be guided and with a solid, affordable, and ethical education at all private school level and same attributes, but at a completely free education at the public school level. Yes, I say free, I mean free, solid, and ethical education in the public school sector, starting from kindergarten to grade 12, is a must. And this from all education can be afforded by our governments now and the course to come. The government budgetary And Lookman can prove this. In addition to the for education are all evidence that can be 100% support free education from kindergarten to secondary education in Liberia, Guinea, and Sierra Leone, and other countries in Africa. We as Liberians, Guinea, and Sierra Leone must put our differences, if there is any, as to who start what and where, but move sincerely to help guide our kids, who will always term as the future leaders for tomorrow. This must be through education, ethical, social responsibilities. With these attributes, they can prove as a corporate and responsible citizens in a global village. And we will now sit and appreciate our effort through their responsible action in Liberia, Guinea, Sierra Leone, and the world at large. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nuhann. Thank you for your brilliant contribution. Thank you.